So the last exercise that we're going to look at is this challenge 3. And so we're going to use a basic index HTML page to create a JavaScript function to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. So we need to add a button to the page that when we click it, it calls a function that asks for a Celsius value and returns the answer in Fahrenheit. Okay, so first of all, we're going to create a button, and I'm going to say enter Celsius. Okay, save it. I just open this page so that we can just refresh it every time. Okay, so obviously it's not doing it yet. So when we click on this button, what we want it to do is call a function. Let's say call it enter Celsius, and this function is going to live up here at the top of the page. Script, let's get rid of this, and okay, so we're going to create a function called enter Celsius, and what we want to obtain then from the users, when we click this button, we want to assign the value that the user enters into this variable Celsius. And how we we essentially want a message box, so it's called a prompt, and we say please enter Celsius value. Okay, I can save this. And okay, this semicolon should have been here. Save it, and now I can enter a value. I can also set a default value if I want by just putting in 0, like so. Okay, click on OK, nothing will happen yet. Alright, so the next thing we do then is we want to convert this value. Okay, so we're obviously going to convert it to Fahrenheit, so I'm going to create a variable called Fahrenheit, and I'm going to convert it. I'm going to convert the value Celsius. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually calling another function that we haven't created yet. So this convert Celsius is going to be a separate function, and I'm going to pass the value Celsius, or I can actually call this parameter different, but I'll still be passing this into it. So I'm going to call it degree, and so the calculation is that Fahrenheit is equal to the Celsius degree, and this formula is just taken from the internet. It's 9 divided by 5 plus 32, and once I've calculated that value, I want to return this Fahrenheit value. So once I return this value, it'll end up in this variable over here. Okay, so once I have it captured over here, the Fahrenheit value, I then want to display it on my page. So to display, we've seen in the previous video, I can do document dot, I have to display it in some element, so I'm gonna do demo again, and we're changing the inner HTML to Fahrenheit. Okay, and again we want to create a paragraph with an ID equals demo. So when I click this button, it'll obtain the value. It'll ask for the value of Celsius. It will send that value to a function where it will convert it, and then it will display the Fahrenheit in the paragraph. So save it, just refresh this, hopefully it will work. So the 0 value, if I click on OK, is 32 Fahrenheit. So I could actually have behind this then Fahrenheit. So the way we do that is we concatenate the string Fahrenheit onto this. Save it, refresh, enter. I'm going to do 10 Celsius is equal to 50 Fahrenheit. I need a space in there. Okay. So to put this into an external file, we just take this out. We can cut it. We paste it into our script file, and I refresh, and it is still working.